Week 7 features two players that have been to Vegas before for world championships, and they're trying to get there again. spoonydb10 takes on Mr. Bond, Travis Bond, if you will. Chris Brown, Travis Bond. Tundra will be our course. 18 holes on Mount Everest. Chris Brown tees off, throws a torpedo into the fairway, and we are off and running, my friends. Hi, everybody. I'm Chad Schrump. Glad to be with you as we try to crown another weekly champion as we get them qualified for Las Vegas, Nevada in the 2025 Golden T-Mobile World Championship. Here is Travis Bond. That is too deep. A sniper runs amok. Now here is Chris Brown on his way. Buries it. Chris Brown takes an early lead. Spoony DB with an early sniper 3-iron. Just rides that wind, lands right before that cup, slides in. Travis with a straight putt. And Spoony with an early lead on Mr. Bond. What a shot from Spoony. And now we go to another holeable hole, hole number 2. The second shot, depending where the pin is, and it looks like it's the very front of this green, not as accessible for a hole out. But we'll see what these players decide to do. Both are in the fairway. Here is Travis. Mr. Bond, a pitching wedge, and that is left, and that is an easy birdie for Travis. Spoony trying to get back on the board again. Already holed out once. This one's a little long. And that's what I was talking about. It's not easily accessible trying to hole something out. You have to be very daring. You have to hit that right below the hole and let it run in. And the risk is not quite worth it in some cases. Lots of golf to be played. Don't want to make a par or worse if you come up short. Here is a orbit from Spoony. Doesn't come back much at all, but that is an easy birdie here on this hole 3, par 3. Mr. Bond, same idea, and we know what's going to happen. Not much. That's just going to hop around, and it settles in. A couple of short birdie putts. First one's 15 feet for Travis Bond. He's money. Just like his shirt. Straight money. And Spoony maintains a 1-stroke lead here on Tundra. Here is the par 5 4th hole, and Spoony is going to have to use a Ranger. Did not get it quite up to that top shelf where you can use a ball of your choice. Travis will be in the catbird seat, as they say. Here is the 4-iron. That's a good hole for Spoony to miss, though. A Ranger will be fine. It will run out for him. Here's Travis. The javelin, that will get GSP, quite a lot of them. 20,000 great shot points for Travis Bond. Mr. Bond to you. Houston's Travis Bond. It was great of Travis not to be on vacation on a cruise for this tournament. We appreciate it, Travis. Try to get this match out of the way and see if we can't get you qualified. Here is Spoony. Here is said Ranger. This should hit the green, and nicely judged by Spoony. That runs out, and that will be an easy putt for Spoony. Yes, sir. He is in, and Travis will tap in the 3-footer. GSP are very nice to have. Love having those great shot points, but unfortunately, they mean nothing. They don't even matter in this match. If we're tied after the 18th hole, we will continue playing until a player outright wins a hole. Sudden death style. So, that was a good shot. Here's Travis trying to do a little better. And he will hit the sand. So Travis is in that trap. Spoony finds the green and buries it. Johnny Bench comes out of the hole. Number 5 rips it in, and Travis goes down 2. Man, that's how quickly things can turn. 2-stroke lead for the underdog. Spoony DB knocked me out of the World Championship, I believe, last year. The guy can play, and, well, there you go. That's what you get for giving someone a compliment. That's the old announcer's jinx. Usually they're at the free throw line when something like that happens. Can Travis get out of the way of this trap? Nope, he cannot. I'll never understand that. Just hit your sniper, hit it between the two traps, and be done with it. Ranger, can we get all the way there? Does it come to the green? No, but that's a chip that I would expect Mr. Bond to make. And Spoony takes his medicine. So a chance here for Mr. Bond, if he can make a chip, to get a stroke back. Here is Spoony. We'll use an orbit. Lands it right past the hole. Here it comes. Oh, that was well judged by Spoony DB. We'll get GSP for that effort. That ball was shucking and jiving and dancing all around the cup. Look at that one more time. That lands about 1 to 2 feet to the right. We might be looking at a hole out. Here is the chipper. And Travis has cut the lead to 1. Spoony will make his putt. And we have a ball game. It's a 2-stroke lead heading into 6. And we come out down to 1. Here's Travis with honors. Par 3. This is going to bound hard to the left. That will miss the cup. Need to play more and let that thing get to the right because it hits that left 4 and takes a violent hop to the left. Looks like Spoony has judged this better, but I think that's short. And it will come up short. Probably 10 feet away for Spoony. Here is Mr. Bond. His putt is good, and Spoony's going to make this one an 11-footer in as well. We are through 7. Spoony with a 1-stroke lead on Mr. Bond. Mr. Bond still has honors and will attack this par 5 8th hole by hitting the almost fairway top shelf. And we'll have a good look into this green here momentarily. Travis is on and so is Spoony. Both players now on this green. Here is Travis. Mr. Bond, sniper. Up and away, this will be left, but well judged and should be GSP. 10,600 points for my good friend Travis Bond. Well judged. I'm sure he and his wife Becca are watching this match here on the Golden Tee YouTube channel, Facebook, wherever you find your content. Spoony, that's just deep, I believe. Yes, 7-footer. And that putt is good. So 2 eagles here on hole number 8, and we've almost knocked out the front 9. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, this is not bad at all. Travis going to attack this with an orbit, and he is just past the cup. We'll have a putt from, that was in the snow, I believe. Here is Spoony. Lands it just past the cup. Here it comes with an orbit. Graphics going haywire for me, but I can see it. And there's Spoony with a eagle on this drivable par 4. Both players will make eagle. And we move on, friends, to the back 9 of Tundra Peak. One of my all-time favorite courses. It is a really good head-to-head match play style course. And essentially, that's what we have here. A 1-stroke lead going into the back 9. All kinds of swing holes here on this back 9. Especially you get to about hole 14, and then it's pretty much on. There's chances to make mistakes. There are rewards to be had. We'll see how they attack. Here is Travis Bond. 1-iron stinger is just deep. The line was perfect. He played the perfect amount of break. Just did not go in. Here is Spoony. Takes the break of this green, and that's also a bit long. And so both players will have putts. Spoony is good with the Ranger, and Travis is good with the Ranger. And we move on to hole number 11. 1-stroke lead still, Spoony. Well, Chris Brown wants to get back to Vegas and try to do even better in the 2025 Golden Tee Mobile World Championship. And you know where it is. It's at the Palms Casino. Been getting ads from the Palm Casino. palms. The palms. I always like to say the palm. I don't know what it is. Okay. Ooh, this looks a little deep. That needs to simmer. It does. That'll be a downhill putt for one Mr. Bond. Now here's Chris Brown. This line looks nice. That's going to be short. So somewhere between those two shots was a hole out. But yeah, I've been getting ads from the Palms Hotel Casino, and it's for blackjack tournaments. I mean, give me some room coupons, dude. But I'll be at the Venetian in July. July 17th, July 18th. That's where you will find me. And I will head to the Palms gladly, hopefully to play and announce the 2025 Golden Tee Mobile World Championship. We shall see. All right. Spoonie is on this green. And now here is Mr. Bond. Mr. Bond lost honors when we went to the back nine. That's just how this game rolls. But truly, he does still have honors. He has not given any strokes back to Spoonie since he made up that one stroke early on the front. But Spoonie still maintains that one stroke lead on Mr. Bond. So here is another, and this is a way I never go. I used to. I kind of like that long shot now where Spoonie went. I don't like hitting out of that. But Spoonie has just such a beautiful clean lie, and you just throw this wood into the green with a jab. And I know Travis said, yeah, I don't want to hit that, but looky here, almost made it. Almost got the glacier kick. Travis with the Ranger from the junk. This is going to land to the right and bounce back to the left. And good shot, good effort from Mr. Bond. He will make his downhill putt. Spoonie will have an easy one as well. Now, I don't recommend hitting it off said glacier, but that is a nice look into the green, just hitting green first, Chris Brown. But you're still winning, and you knocked me out of Vegas, so who am I to tell you anything? Here's his drive, and that's pretty. That will end up in fairway. A good, clean look for spoonydb. Here is Mr. Bond. I love that view. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Slow down and simmer down. That's fairway, friends. I think, because that pin is outright nasty. Can you imagine that really being a pin? Woo! Woof! I don't know if he was on clean ground or not. I don't think he was. He was not. He was not, and he's probably going to relinquish another stroke. Travis needs an incredible shot here on its way, and that is deep. Spoonie will take a 2-stroke lead into hole 15. I told you the action would start on hole 14. Look what just happened. It can happen. Pin locations matter. I'm not sure, but it looked like Travis might have just gotten into that junk. Ooh, that's a good shot. Stay on that green. Oh, that's going to be a chip. It's something you can make, but that's not easy. Travis, a chance to get one back, but he has shoved this drive to the right. Will that get on the green? No, but he has an easier chip than Chris. We will see Spoonie's chipping abilities. Yes, sir. That's a huge one. Travis must match. Oh, my. Travis is fighting the shanks. I know those swipes. I know those swipes. You get nervous, and that's what happens when you don't cheat. You don't use anything to try to make yourself swing better. I will always respect you, Travis Bond, from this day going forward. And I mean it. It'd be very easy to do something to make yourself swipe straight there. You can see the nerves or the Miller Lite. I'm not sure which. This needs to settle down. This needs to settle down. I think it'll stop. And it will, right there. So, Travis, again, a chance to get something back, but Spoonie has not really given him anything to get back. Playing an awesome match. This needs to get up on the green. That looks fantastic. Travis Bond with a beautiful answer. That is a guaranteed eagle. Spoonie needs to make something happen here. First, we'll look at this great shot from Travis. The Maniacs. You don't see this often hit into greens in these matches, but when it's used perfectly, oh, what a shot. Here's Spoonie with the Ranger. Will this climb the green? This will climb up this glacier. He will have a chip that he can actually run at this hole. Ranger chipper on its way. Oh, he just misses it. Almost buries it. But as it were, he is going to give Travis one more stroke back. The lead is 2. spoonydb, a 2-stroke lead. 2 to play. Who's going to Vegas? Here is the orbit on its way, and it just does not have enough pull to get back to the cup. That is a steep green. That is a down 10 green, and that orbit just does not want to come back enough to get in the hole. So we're going to see 2 birdies here. As long as Spoony can get this next one up on the green with a manageable putt, he should be able to punch that ticket and join 6 others in Las Vegas. Here's Travis, a must-make situation. This is pushed to the right a bit. Here it comes and just falls short. That's an easy one. GSP on their way. 11,000. Spoony, land the green, and you have an uphill putt that you will absolutely make in 2 shots and win it. Land the green, 2 putt, punch ticket, go to Vegas, and have a blast. Here we go, big shot. spoonydb, javelin. That's going to get to the green. That's climbing the green, and that's a tap-in. spoonydb. Chris Brown, congratulations, brother. You have done it. You are going to the 2025 Golden T-Mobile World Championship in Las Vegas, Nevada in July by beating one of the game's very best. spoonydb, a 2-stroke win over Travis Bond.